it's another day here, brand new day. Might not be able to tell since I'm wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday and I think the day before. And that tends to happen up here sometimes is, this is the uniform, the work uniform. And it's easier to put the same clothes on every day if you know you're getting dirty and working. And also, been experiencing a water shortage up here, which hasn't occurred in decades. Even though it did rain a little bit yesterday, I've been coming here for 40 years, and there are people now that their wells are running dry. On this property, the spring has run dry, so we're kind of on water rations, so we don't get to do laundry at our leisure. But it's happened briefly over the years where the spring may run out and you wait for some rains and it comes back, but it's never been as long as it is now and as harsh as it's been this summer. I know people that have lived here for 40, 50 years that have deep wells and springs that come out of the side of the mountain, and they went dry this year, so they've been having to go to town with cisterns on trucks and truck water in. My friend Autumn lives down the hollow here, had a truck water in for her livestock, so it'll change. The weather's changing and the rains will come, and especially when the snow comes, but no such thing as global warming, right? It's been so dry, a very dry summer, and water is seriously an issue here. I've got a 705-foot well right there that I don't have a pump in yet, and I'm waiting to get my electricity installed here so that I can install that pump. So today I'm hoping to get the Weatherhead up and the service entry cable up in there and connect it to the meter plug, and I should be getting ready to get close to my inspection. Here are the components for the Weatherhead at the top of the mast pipe. I'm glad I had to cut a piece of mast pipe off because it actually gave me this section that I could work with here to kind of pre-fit all these parts before I climb up on a ladder. So of course we have our service entry cable, which is 4-aught cable made of aluminum. A lot of people go with aluminum now because it's much cheaper than copper. There are some other things you have to consider when you're dealing with aluminum. I guess the wire is thicker because you're dealing with heavy amperages and voltages. So there's 2 hots, right? 110 and 110 to give you 240 on both sides, and then a neutral. There's no ground required from the pole going down the mast to the meter plug. The grounds will happen after that, and I will show you that later. So this is simulating the top of my mast. I will run the service cable up through there. I guess I'll kind of simulate this now. Let me do the Weatherhead first. So this clevis, it's not a true clevis. A clevis is a loop that goes through a wooden pole, but I guess this is a service entry cable clamp. This will go on here, and the service entry cable will initially bolt here from the pole, which will take the tension up to the pole and also allow you to have your drip loop. So this will get secured once I get up there. This is the cap. I'll have to punch out these 3 holes and run the wires through. Run it down the wire. Once the wire's coming out of the top of the pole, the mast, this will get secured prior, I guess. Yeah, I should probably go up the pole and secure this before I run the wire through. Then once this is secure, the wire comes up. I'll put this over the top, and then I have to run 24 inches of wire loose. That's what's coded by the local authority here. There goes a big, huge hawk. Wow. And then, let's see, how does it go? This will go on like this on top. So I'll have to be doing this from the top of a ladder and screw this on. And this, of course, will have to face out towards where the wire is coming from the pole. So let me see if I can get this wire run up through mast pipe, and we'll have at it. Okay, see if I can get this service cable up through this conduit. Actually, I'm going to get it close, and then I'm going to go up and put the Weatherhead on. There it is, at the top. That's good. Alright, they say don't walk under a ladder, but I'm not superstitious. Before I go up the ladder, I got to pop these holes out for my 3 conductors. Ooh, that wasn't very good. It just kind of shattered. I think it's supposed to come out cleaner than that. But I'll clean it up with a file or something. Let me try this side of the screwdriver. Yes, that was much nicer. See the clean, dirty. Wow, this is really brittle stuff. I thought it would be more compliant. Well, so I'm going to test fit these wires in here before I go up as well. They're supposed to be a specific orientation. The two hots on top. So this is going to go this way. All right, that's easy enough. I would think they'd be a tighter fit, but that's fine. All right, up the ladder we go.